Named after the Karsak tribe in the Valenta region, Kars holds the distinction of having the oldest Turkish name in Turkey. It is known to have been home to many countries and civilizations throughout history, including the Urartians, Seljuks, Mongols, Ottomans, and Russians. Still bearing the traces of these civilizations, Kars boasts a long list of places to visit, encompassing both cultural and natural sites. Cooler than many other parts of Turkey in the summer, Kars is frequently visited, especially during spring and summer. Its refreshing climate, even on hot summer days, contributes to its high visitor numbers, particularly in the summer months. In winter, it's a popular destination for those wishing to witness the snowfall amidst stunning scenery. The magnificent steppe and mountain landscapes offered in every season are among the most important factors attracting visitors. One of the most important factors to consider when planning your trip to Kars is its famous cuisine. Offering a unique gastronomic experience, this city promises a truly different travel experience in many ways. If you're having trouble planning your trip to Kars, you can check out our top 10 places to visit. Our next destination, Ani Ruins. Included in the UNESCO World Heritage Tentative List in 2012, Ani Ruins were officially registered as a World Heritage Site in 2016. This alone makes it one of Kars' most visited tourist locations. One of the prominent ancient cities in Turkey, Ani Ruins is also noteworthy for having once had a population exceeding 120,000. The first mosque in Anatolia is also located in Ani Ruins. Located in Boğatepe Village, approximately 22 kilometers southeast of Kars city center, Ani Ruins are easily accessible by private vehicle. If you don't have your own vehicle, you can also reach it by minibuses departing from the city center. There is an entrance fee. Our next destination, Kars Castle. Rebuilt from ruins in 1579 by order of Murad III, Kars Castle, also known as the Inner Castle or Stadel, is remarkable for its well-preserved integrity and unique views, attracting significant attention from visitors. Its striking appearance makes it a frequent feature on many postcards. While there are no businesses around Kars Castle to meet your food and drink needs, there is a cafe at the top of the castle where you can enjoy the breathtaking view. With its 27,000-meter-long outer walls and 220 towers, Kars Castle is located close to the city center. You can reach it by car in 5 minutes or on foot in 15 to 20 minutes from the center. There is also no entrance fee. Our third stop is the Sarıkamış Catherine Hunting Lodge. Built in the late 19th century by Tsar Nicholas II of Russia, the Sarıkamış Catherine Hunting Lodge stands out with its Baltic architectural style. The rectangular plan structure consists of 3 different sections. It attracts attention because it has managed to preserve its original architecture to this day. The Sarıkamış Katerina Hunting Lodge, located within the area allocated by the Ministry of Culture and Tourism, is one of the most remarkable structures in Kars. Located in Sarıkamış, the lodge is situated 1 kilometer from the town center. You can reach the structure by private vehicle or by tour buses. It can also be reached by shuttle services going to Sarıkamış district. Our next stop, Kars Museum. Opened in 1981, the Kars Museum, which houses ethnographic and archaeological stone artifacts, is one of the most important cultural structures in Kars. Numerous historical artifacts are exhibited both inside the building and in the garden. The museum, a two-story building, displays bronze ornaments, kitchen utensils, weapons, crosses, and writing sets. It is possible to see many pieces from the Roman, Byzantine, Seljuk, and Ottoman periods in the museum. The Kars Museum also displays artifacts unearthed during the excavations at the Ani ruins. Located near Kars Castle and easily accessible from the city center, the Kars Museum can be reached by private vehicle or minibuses departing from the center. Open daily from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., except Mondays, there is no entrance fee. Our next destination, Stone Bridge. Built in 1579 by order of Murad III, the Kars Stone Bridge is located in the center of Kars. Although it suffered heavy damage as a result of a major flood in the region, various restoration works have been carried out to bring it to its current state. Completely constructed from cut stone, and taking its name from this feature, the historical structure has very important architectural features. The fact that it is still actively used today is quite remarkable. You can spend time in the tea gardens around the stone bridge, enjoy the view of the bridge, and relax. Connecting Erzurum Street and Mimar Oktay Akinci Street, the stone bridge is located near Kars Castle. You can easily reach it from the center. Our next destination, Kümbet Mosque. This structure, known as the Kümbet Mosque or the Church of the Apostles, holds the title of the Hagia Sophia of the East. Believed to have been built in the 10th century and originally constructed as an Armenian Georgian church, the Kümbet Mosque, Church of the Apostles, holds a very important place in Christianity. It is known that this church, which is thought to have been built to commemorate the 12 apostles rather than for worship, was converted into a mosque after it was captured by Muslims. Located next to Kars Castle, the Kümbet Mosque is situated in the Kalyasay neighborhood. It is accessible from the city center in 5 minutes by car and 10 to 15 minutes on foot. It is also accessible by minibuses going to Kars Castle. Since there aren't many places to buy food and drinks nearby, it is recommended to bring your own. Our next destination, Lake Çıldır. Lake Çıldır, the second largest lake in the eastern Anatolia region, is one of the most valuable places for those who want to take a nature trip. With a width of 120 meters, Lake Çıldır freezes in the winter months. Therefore, it becomes possible to travel on the lake with horse-drawn sleighs during the winter. This feature makes it one of the most important stops for winter tourism. It attracts intense interest from both domestic and foreign tourists. During your visit to Lake Çıldır, you should definitely try the famous yellow carp. If you want to extend your visit to Lake Çıldır and have a pleasant holiday, you can find accommodation in Kars hotels located in the region. Lake Çıldır, located between Kars and Ardahan provinces, is accessible by buses and minibuses departing from the city center. Alternatively, you can also reach it by private vehicle. Our next stop, the Great Cathedral, Fethi Mosque. The Great Cathedral, or Fethi Mosque, located in the ancient city of Ani, is a structure heavily visited by tourists. Believed to have been founded in the 990s AD and also known as the Alexander Nevsky Cathedral in the past, the architect of this cathedral is known as Tirudat Usta, who also repaired the Hagia Sophia Church. Converted into a mosque in 1604 when the region came under Ottoman rule, the Great Cathedral, Fethi Mosque, is among the most magnificent structures in Kars. To reach the area, you can choose bus services departing from Kars city center. Alternatively, you can also reach it by private vehicle. Our next stop is the Caucasus Front War History Museum. The Caucasus Front War History Museum is an interactive museum that recreates scenes from daily life within the fort during the War of Independence. The museum features areas such as an infirmary, storage room, barracks, and operating room. Therefore, it serves as one of the most important indicators of how the problems and war of that period affected the people. With its extensive collection, the Caucasus Front War History Museum is a must-see cultural landmark during your visit to Kars. Closed on Mondays, the museum is open from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. on all other days. There is an entrance fee. Our next stop is Boğatepe Village. Kars' famous cuisine is an important factor to consider when planning your trip. When it comes to Kars flavors, cheeses are the first thing that comes to mind. Boğatepe Village is famous for its cheeses. This village, renowned for its Kaşar and Gruyere cheeses produced from special breeds of cows, also cultivates thousands of different plants. It is not recommended to leave without having breakfast in Boğatepe Village. Located 50 kilometers from Kars, this village can be reached by private vehicle. It takes approximately 1 hour by car. While spending time in the village, don't forget to sample the cheeses and have breakfast. Our must-do list while in Kars. Don't forget to buy Kars Gruyere and aged Kaşar cheese. You should eat goose meat and hanjel. You should try Kars' famous breakfast. If possible, you should travel by the Eastern Express. If you go in winter, you should take a horse-drawn sleigh tour on Lake Çıldır. Some cities are only meant to be visited, while others leave a mark on your memory. Kars is one of them. Remember, every road is a new story, every city a new discovery. See you on the next route. Goodbye.